congratulations on your latest title defence. How did it go? You still got a little bit of a shiner.
Yeah, a little bit, but it was much worse, definitely. It was quite swollen, really badly actually. It was a tough opponent, Sandor Martin from Spain. You know, I've known of him before, but I never saw him as a big threat at my weight class, and I never thought he was going to be that strong. But he was. He really came in. You know, he came with the mindset to win. He really wanted the title, and yeah, he did. You know, we put up a great fight. But I just feel like I showed everyone I'm the champion. So, you know, fair play. Like I got nothing but respect for him and for what he did. He came to Sweden. He took the fight to Sweden, and you know, we put up a good show, definitely.
So, are you living in Sweden at the moment? Or are you living in?
Yes, I was.
Because you were in London for a while, weren't you?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, exactly. I was during my whole professional career. I was living abroad. I was living first in Germany, and then I moved to Denmark, training with Joey Gamache, two-time world champion, and then I moved from there to Spain to train a bit in Tenerife. And then I moved from there to London, you know, to gain some experience, to train together with my coach Yigit, very good coach from St. Pancras Boxing Club. And then I just decided, you know, it's time to go back home. You know, I got my family, I got my brother, I got everyone back in Sweden, and I just wanted to bring everything I've learned, all that experience, back with me. And you know, when I'm training, I'll just bring the trainers to Sweden and let them, you know, help me out there. Or like I've done for this fight, I'm going to training camps in the old Soviet countries. So I was almost 5 weeks in Moldova training with them. It's really hard, disciplined training, and I like it, you know. So I really believe in this kind of setup because I did train like this as an amateur, and I know there's a difference between amateur and pro training, but I just believe in this setup, and I'm gonna get back into it. I'm gonna get back into implementing it, and we'll see where it takes me.
What's the next move then? Are you staying at lightweight? Are you looking for super lightweight? Are you looking for a world title there? Are you thinking about coming down? Or?
I don't know, to be honest. I think if I stay at light welterweight, I might do another title defense, just because I just changed trainers again because I moved from London. So I might do another one just to, you know, get familiarized with my new trainers, with my new coaches, and the setup we're doing with. But as it looks right now, we might go down to lightweight actually, because I was a very small, like I am a very small light welterweight. I always have been, and I could really feel it in this fight against Sandor Martin. I just felt like he was he was a bit stronger than me, you know, and he put his weight on me, and he basically, like, you know, not bullied me, but every time he pushed me, I could feel it, you know, and I couldn't really do it back. So I feel like, all right, let's try to go down to lightweight, maybe do an 8-rounder or 10-rounder, and then, you know, maybe get the European title there, you know. I know there's a Finnish guy who has it. I mean, he had it, he lost it now, and they're gonna have a rematch. So maybe after that it will be a good, you know, Sweden versus Finland kind of matchup. We'll see. I mean, nothing is, you know, there's a lot of things on the table right now for me.
All good position to be in.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of lightweights in England and in Europe generally. Is that part of the thinking that it looks like there's just a lot of possible fights for you to be busy over the next few years?
I guess. I mean, even in the light welterweight division, I feel like there's been a lot of fights open for me, especially in the UK. You have all the UK fighters, and you also have all the there are fighters coming up from Spain, like you could see. But yeah, no, it's more about me thinking about my career. I'm trying to think of what's best for me, and the fights will come as long as I progress, and as long as everyone else progresses. Our paths are bound to meet. So I'm never gonna look at the papers and throw someone out of there just because he's better or stronger. I'm gonna take the fights when it makes sense. So we'll see, definitely.
What have you made of Josh Taylor? Do you know much about him? Obviously, a lot of
Yeah,
hype.
of
He beat
course.
Ohara Davies, and he's moving on to big things now. I'm sure European title was a.
Yeah. No, I've heard a lot of British fans wanting the matchup to happen between me and Josh Taylor. Nice guy. I have no issues with him. I like him very much. I spoke with him several times. I actually fought him as an amateur, and I lost on points. You know, so no, I've got nothing but respect for him. He's a terrific fighter, and you know, I think it's just this. He's quite well known, yeah, and I'm not, you know. So it wouldn't be that big, you know, super fight that I would like it to be, you know. So he's young, I'm young. If our paths are bound to meet in the future, it will, you know, and I'm sure it will. Right now, I just feel like I need to gain a bit more, you know, experience and recognition in the world, you know, before we make that like super fight happen. Because if I fight him, I want it to be like a very big thing, you know, and I'm sure he wants it too. So yeah, no, it's, you know, I got nothing but respect for him, and I'm sure, you know, he's a gentleman in the ring. I mean, he's a gentleman outside the ring, and obviously he gets the business done in the ring. So am I. So we will see in the future, definitely. I mean, I sparred with him for his upcoming fights when I moved to London as well. Nice guy, terrific guy. So, you know, I got nothing bad to say about him, you know.
You could get chance of revenge though, revenge of that
Yeah,
amateur
yeah. I
defeat.
mean, that's what. Yeah, I mean, I don't want it to be. You
Does
know,
he bring it up in the sparring? Has he mentioned it?
No, did he? I don't remember. Maybe he did. I think we talked about the fight, and he said I was a tough son of a bitch. So, you know, that's good. You know, I mean, but so was he. I mean, he got the win in it. So, yeah, Josh Taylor's like, I'm coming for my revenge, mate. I mean, you know, we'll see. Definitely. I think it's on. You know, it's on the table. Everyone wants it to happen, and you know, he's my age, and we're both, you know, young, upcoming fighters. So I think it will happen. You know, in the near future, definitely.
Ohara Davies lost to Josh Taylor, but he's makes a lot of noise, as I'm sure you've seen. Did you spar with him at all in London? Have you crossed paths with him?
No, I haven't actually. I've heard a lot about him because he makes a lot of noise. I think. I don't know what to say about him. Like, he hasn't really been tested other than Josh Taylor, and I couldn't really see much because he got stopped quite early. So maybe he should focus on using all that energy on training or something. I don't know. You know, it's you know, maybe, you know, he should be more humble, I think. You know, but that's his personality, I guess.